Montique.
I'm trying to add
There
you
you
as
are.
friend.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, I had to go live. So we ain't really prepared, but I had to go live because Facebook, if you don't go live within
It
10
was about to
minutes, and I
cut
didn't know
off.
what time you did it. Um,
Yeah, I did
I
it for
we
6:40.
lose it. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so 6:50. So we live. We not ready, but we ready. Hello, 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 everyone. We are live. It's your girl Montique and Callie. We're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And
Yes,
I
we
don't know
are.
what's the name of it. Do you know, Callie?
Tonight's episode is better late than ugly. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Mhm.
agree with that rule. Better
Yeah.
late than ugly. Everything we say is
Yeah.
allegedly our opinion. Just
Yeah.
have some fun. Joy is away this week, but we gonna
Mhm.
make it work. If someone wants to join us, let us know. We'll let you on. But
Mhm.
me and Callie got this together, right?
We got
Um,
this.
we
Okay.
got this.
Hopefully, if
Um,
my internet stays
oh no,
connected, because based on the previous situation, okay.
yeah, somebody had to come save me because I was talking to myself for a little while. I was
Ah,
like, "Can somebody come save
thank you, Simply.
me?" Thank you, Simply. But we got this. So
Yeah.
anyway, we're gonna rate the episode. I'm gonna share it, and then we'll get into it. So,
Yeah.
Callie, what would you rate this
Um,
episode?
for the parts that I was able to sit through, I mean, I thought it was a good episode. I give it a 7.
I thought it was good too. I give it
Yeah.
about a 7. I really feel like it was more light this week.
Yeah.
I love the auction part and all
I
that stuff.
love that
Yeah,
entire event. I have to
I
say.
so
Yeah.
it was good. If they stick to doing stuff like that, I
Yeah.
really think that people will continue to enjoy it.
Right. So
Okay.
their event, Mommy Nation, I believe, is the name of it, and the purpose of it is to help single parents not
Mm-hmm.
be homeless. I believe.
It's homeless people. It's like a school that gives homeless kids like a private school education.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I thought that was really really good, especially when I think it was Neo, not Neo. The what's her name?
Manya,
Manetta bought the package that gives them 6 months of free rent
yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, 6 months. I think it was $5,000 for 6 months.
So
Um,
Kenya started it off with the 5,000.
yeah,
Candy
yeah.
matched it. Monyetta did that, and then she had to convince the other girls, who are her supposedly her best friends, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sanya's
Mm-hmm.
best friends,
Mm-hmm.
to give some money.
Yeah, but they came up with 75K, and the goal was for 50.
Right. So
That
let's
was
talk
really good.
about that.
Yeah,
So, what did you think about Sanya's friend when I can't think of her name, but when they found out the auctioneer couldn't be there,
and said
and
call
she
Kenya.
said, "Call Kenya."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That right there shows that Kenya is the moment. Like, why do people
Yeah.
try to dismiss how great Kenya is?
Well,
Why do you?
what that said is that the girl that asked, she knows Kenya's a moment. Sanya was like, "Oh no, no, I don't know," and then Sanya had enough to still not go through her manager or whoever it is. She went right to call Kenya. But I think people know that Kenya is good. If for no other reason, that little mouth on her, honey, she's gonna go up there act a complete fool and get money because that's what she does and she's good at it.
Well, she
Sanya didn't bring her up though. I wonder who Sanya. I almost wish the girl hadn't put a suggestion out there. I would have. It'd be nice to know who Sanya would have selected.
I'm not her sister, I'll tell you that. But I feel like the girl, she was like, we need people who are going to say what we won't say. And Kenya will say, get your purse out, get your dollars out. It's 50,000 at this table alone. Like, not many people
Yeah.
will do that. And so, did you watch the after show?
Mm-mm. No, does it still come on? I never have watched
Yes.
them, and I
Oh, okay.
haven't heard about them in forever.
I'll send them
Mm-mm.
to you. I'll send them to you. So in the after show, Samia admitted that Kenya gave $5,000 of her money and 2,500 from Kenya Moore Hair Care.
Oh,
So she gave the most.
did you see Kenya's recent tweet?
No, what was it?
Um, so she's wanting to know why somebody's always talking about money, but and then I didn't get to see the rest. Hold on.
Oh, the Marlo tweet. She said, I
See.
did see it. She said something about because Marlo spelled Birkin wrong, and she was like, "Sonya, you did good, and I had my Birkin bag." And da da da. And Kenya said, "You're the first person to talk about bags and all that, but
Oh.
yeah, but I had to say, Monty, give your money 3 or 4 times before you put up your paddle or something like that."
Uh-uh. See, I kind of thought it was going to be something about the money. That's the only reason I asked about it.
Yes,
So,
because
um,
Marlo said something about Kenya's dress. She called it ugly, And then she said something about a Birkin.
Mm.
And that's
I
when
thought
Kenya,
Kenya's dress was cute. I don't know about those boots matching it, but she looked
yeah,
cute from
that,
head to toe, even with the boots. So, Marlo, stop.
and I feel like people pay them to wear their clothes. I feel like they get clothes because she even said on the after show, oftentimes I have to readjust my clothes to make them be able to fit me. So I feel like people send them clothes to wear on the show and they wear it.
And so then from that point, when they have to send the clothes back, do they send it back and then other people get to wear it or what?
Like LeBay. Yeah, it's just like
Hmm.
LeBay.
So, and Marlo is the one that don't want people to wear other people's clothes.
But
I'm
she
just
got
saying.
LeBay.
She
Yeah.
does the same thing. Okay.
Yes, for a living. Oh, I want
Yeah.
to talk about Sheree and the act. Did you know Sheree had a sister?
Wait, thank you. I forgot to. Yes. Wait, but whose child is she?
I don't know.
And then Drew's sister, that story was very interesting too.
But
But
yes, when Sheree was
but
getting on
Sheree, I
Amazon,
never even heard about that.
she was a pretty girl lady.
Wait, and how come when I saw her and she said this said on their sister Mary or whoever, I thought about Giselle and Giselle's sister nobody knew she
She
had.
don't show her sister either.
She don't
I
show her sister, but Sheree's sister looked like she could have been Giselle's sister.
She did. That is
I
true.
was like, who is this lady?
Because I feel like a lot of times people like, well, they don't bring their families around. Sometimes people don't want to be on the camera because y'all
Yeah,
viewers are so mean. Y'all
yeah.
say nasty things about them. Y'all, if it's a man, he gay. If it's a woman, she's fat. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I want to know. I want to know more about Sheree's sister.
I do too. And she thought,
Is it a different dad? Because she don't look nothing like Mama.
stop it. I can't.
I'm just. I mean, I really want to know. I mean, they look nothing alike.
Is it Giselle's daddy?
I wasn't gonna go there, but you know what I'm saying? It could have been. What's really going on? Hmm.
But I'm sitting here like, Sheree, you was a straight wimp. With the outfit. She was like, did you put it in? I'm like, is she like that with Martell? We don't know.
Oh, good God. Well,
I will say this: Sheree wants to go the natural route because she cannot be without sex for 6 weeks. Because you know who gonna cheat on her, right?
who already has?
Who's already eating
I
groceries
mean,
somewhere else?
it's just a number of reasons why they both are looking swollen faced. I don't know. I couldn't. I just was shocked.
So then, okay, let's go to the scene with Marlo and I guess it's her assistant or whoever. She was sitting there and she was like, and this is Marlo's exact words, kind of. She was like, I can't really trust people because they find out your weakness and they try to hurt you with it. And you know what I said?
What?
Marlo,
Same
you
thing
talking
she
about
does.
yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't get Marlo. I mean, I can understand being when you
That's
have
true.
questions about that about the guy that you might be dating or the guy you might want to date because it sounds like he's not really churchy enough for her, which is a whole different
Child
topic.
alive.
Yeah. I don't know about Marlo. I don't know about her.
I don't know. We say she's unwell. So Angela said people aren't showing up and not getting paid. I agree with that too. Because you do subject yourself to so much negativity. And I can't believe Drew's sister agreed because that's a lot of she's like mentally trying to make it. And I
And
hope
this
she
is the
don't read the
second
comments.
time she's been in. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
If I were going to agree to that, I'm I'm not coming on there to tell that personal of a story for free.
So I hope she is getting paid. I
I
do like
doubt
that
it
they're
though.
sharing this story because it really makes you
Yeah.
see that a trauma that happened a while ago triggered something
Yeah.
within her
And
to
she's
make
20
her
years older than Drew.
yes. So,
Um, dom-
so
Domestic violence that she didn't tell her mom about.
oh God, they had the same mama. I thought it was a
Yeah,
different mama.
I wasn't sure. So
I,
I was glad when the mom said that. I think that's a very interesting story. And
I
I
think
would
it
really
yeah.
hate for her to have, came on TV. We all know what's going on now, and we know that Ralph didn't want you around. And what was all that for? I hope they gave her some money. I really do.
I really
Well,
feel like she recognized the abuse because she was abused. I'm not saying Ralph abused Drew in a
well,
physical way,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
feel like because she said he was a manipulator, and
Mm-hmm.
this is her words, not mine,
Yeah.
a gaslighter, and that's why. And Ralph didn't like the words that she used about him, but I think she could recognize something
Yeah.
in the situation of it all.
Yeah. And people
Um,
have called him a gaslighter on a regular occasion.
yeah. And so I think he did it to Drew, and she could see it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hate they're
But
going
then you
through.
got to talk about, when you are married, do you really stop your sibling from being around your family over something like that? And I, I kind of have to say yes. What do you think?
I'm an only child, so I don't know. But
Well,
from what I think is, I don't know. I don't think I would just. Maybe so, because when you are married, your husband is supposed to come first.
so
But I just,
it depends on like what it is, because when I was married, I mean, there were some situations where, if people think you got something, they'll come and ask and get mad if you say no.
mm-hmm.
But when you have what you have because of the relationship that you're in, the two of you built that together, it's okay for one person to say, "Oh, we can't do that," if somebody's coming to ask you for something. So I've been in that position. And so I understand a little bit about why, but it's been 2 years.
And he
I
like, I don't, yeah, and he like isolate, like she was banned.
Yeah.
That's a strong word to ban your family member, your sister.
Now, was that just from the house, or did she not talk? I mean, because
It seemed like they didn't even talk.
and I think that's wrong.
That's wrong.
I
That's
understand
wrong.
having to respect the relationship somewhat, but they are still family, so you should be more careful with. I don't know. I mean, I've kind of been in similar, so
Yeah, so I think as me being the only child, I'm thinking if I did have a sibling, I don't think I could go that long without talking to my sibling, especially if I know she's mentally unwell. Like I'll be wanting to check up on her, wanting to love on her, want to make sure she's okay. And I don't
but
know if
what is
I
that? I
would,
wish I knew more of what that
yeah, I don't think
meant.
I would let my spouse keep me from that. But then we don't know the whole situation. So, but yeah, I wouldn't have. Let's talk about, let's see who else.
Yeah, I just thought that was
We talked about the
interesting.
mommy nation. Kenya's had. Oh, let's talk about Kenya's video. Is it was
Isn't
a
that
video
cute? Where
mm,
where the boy brought her a sandwich from Subway or whatever.
from Kill Me Not? That's his business.
Kill me not. Oh, is that where it was from?
Yes.
Okay,
So
kill me not. Okay.
that's her
Yeah.
boo, I guess. I mean, I feel like he was trying to kiss her, and she didn't really want him to kiss her, in my opinion. But maybe it's because she's
Of
not
her
divorced,
daughter and her daughter.
and she's not divorced.
Yeah. So I think she handled that
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I thought it was
And I
fine.
feel like he knew Brooklyn a little more than they let on. Because even when he was leaving, he was like, "Bye, Brooklyn," and they was talking. But maybe
Hmm.
she don't want Mark. Because when you're going through divorce, you don't know what
Well,
your
she did say, "You remember my friend?"
yeah. She did. And in the
You
quotes, honey, they had him as Kenya's friend. Did you notice that? I look at everything.
No, I didn't know. You said I
Yes.
didn't
So
look at
in the
that.
quotes,
Hmm.
when he walked in, it was Kenya's and then quotes friend. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
really, bravo. Did
A
you
mess.
notice that they cut Cynthia out of this scene?
I did not notice that, but I've seen the posts from other people about that, and they were pretty upset about that.
I didn't even
Um,
know that.
yeah, and I saw that she interviewed with Carlos, but I haven't watched that video where she probably spoke on it. But no, I didn't notice that. More people noticed Nene being cut out than I've heard about this Cynthia cutout, but I didn't notice or read much about it.
But why would they cut Cynthia out? I don't understand.
Is it possible that they are trying to let people know that when the door is closed, it's closed?
But she's always with the Bell. Well, I was gonna say the Bellevue girls, Beverly Hills. I think she's gonna be on there. So Cynthia's not under contract. Well, neither is Roy or Croy or whatever her boyfriend name is. Um,
Who?
but I think I like him for her if he's a good man.
Who?
And I
Whose boyfriend?
Kenya, because they showed him
Oh,
over
him.
Cynthia.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's okay. I
And,
don't
and
know.
and if he got a lot of money, I'm fine with it. And I really feel like Monietta need to hook Sheree up with somebody because Martell ain't it. I'm sorry.
Only after
He
we
is
need to figure out about these outbreaks. Before
he
she
would
gets a.
not be the one person that I would
Mm-mm.
bring on this show and crawl around, all around making like his arm can't. I just can't. Sure, after being left in on with a chinchilla for a prisoner in front of a restaurant in the cold, my next step is not Martell Holt. I mean, just come on.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
when she was sitting around with those girls, and I know I'm jumping around, but when she said, "Yeah, I got a boo," and they said, "Would you get married again?" and she said, "Absolutely." So I
Yeah.
wish Joy was on here because Joy tried to make it seem like Sheree ain't never. She claims she wants more from him.
Oh yeah. I mean, I absolutely believe that, and I know that he is saying, we're not, we do our own thing basically, and she's saying it because he's saying it, but she absolutely wants
She
more.
said it after he said
Even
it, though.
after hearing about like all the salad toss and stuff, she still speaks like she wants more, which just bothers me. But
She,
okay, love is love. I mean, if you think that's how old is Sheree? I get it. I mean, she's what? She wants to be married. She has this big house along. Her family is out. She's now a happy grandma. Of course, she wants to be married, I guess.
oh, so Angela said Andy allowing Martell on the show is a dig at Carlos. I feel like it could be a dig at Carlos, and I really feel like Carlos tried to make it seem like Martell was gonna bring so many ratings and da 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 to the show.
Hmm.
And I don't think he realized that the people who watching Love and Marriage Huntsville already watched Atlanta before Love and Marriage Huntsville was even what
Yeah.
it is. So it's not. It's the same viewership. The problem is Love and Marriage has not picked up from Atlanta because
So
they've
I saw
became the
that
hunters.
preview about Martell being on there again when Kenya asked to talk to him or whatever, and it sounds like from that preview, it sounds like he didn't want to talk to her. I wonder how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, I think Kenya said, Sheree, you keep picking the same kind of man.
Mm.
And, Sheree did put on her Instagram about people act like they ain't never messed with a no good man. And
Oh
we
yeah.
all know we have. And I
Yes.
think she's seeing it now, but I think she really thought he was going to be with her. But he just went on a
Just
wedding
can't.
thing with Arion. He just was at a wedding
Yeah.
with her. And she was just putting on Instagram that they was babysitting their 5 children.
And I just don't understand how she could think that it was going to be more. I really don't. How do you look at Martell and see what? No, but
I
I'm
get
being
it.
completely serious. How do you look at Martell? You see his situation and you think he's going to suddenly come over and commit? I
You
don't.
s- you see, this man has three, four. How many little children? Eight, five, six little
He
kids.
got six last time I checked because the word is that little buffet one had her baby girl in March. Mm.
So he got all these kids. You think that, and she's what, 11, 12 years older.
I don't, but she also knows that if they were together, that he wouldn't have full custody of the kids. So she's planning her life for the weekends when the kids are not over, I guess.
What do you mean, Angela Martell can't move on with his life unless he renegotiates his custody agreement? What do you mean by
So
that? The
Sheree
one.
has to be crazy.
So are you saying do they do 2 weeks or on or 1 week?
I don't know what they do.
Okay. But still, it's like they kind of swap the kids on a
Yeah.
weekly or bi-weekly basis. Um, Martell ain't got enough money, in my opinion, to be in the chateau. Like, I don't, I don't know. And he wants more kids. Sheree can't have no more kids. I don't even think I ain't gonna even say she won't more, don't want. She can't have no more kids. She's
Do you really
getting,
think Martell, did he say he wanted more kids?
yes, he said he wanted to have a wife and have more kids.
Mhm. So if
So
he wants that, then how come he's not with Arion?
because he don't want her to be
There
his
you
wife.
go. Yeah. I don't know.
She's
I
his
don't know.
babysitter. She's not
Sheree
going.
is not, oh God, I mean,
I
I
hate it
don't
for
know. I
her.
just don't see her really thinking she could have that long term situation with Martell. It just is not.
When she was at that dinner with them, she was like, "I know it don't seem like it, but he's a good guy. Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
good
I
guy."
was like, okay. Hmm.
So she really has in her head that he is going to be with her, and no, I feel sorry for her. I really do, and I probably shouldn't, but I do. Let's see what else I got. What do you think about the OG?
I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. I did. I enjoyed seeing them there. Snow White what is she? She just sat
Child.
and stared. What's her name?
Then not, I said the same thing. I said she didn't give them when she was on the show, and she didn't give them this time either.
Yeah,
She
I mean,
just
she was really quiet. Now, and then something else I want to say that I don't. Okay. What's up with Lisa?
so Lisa was drunk or something, or she
Okay.
was
Okay.
not Deshaun. Yeah, she was drunk, or she
The
just
Sean
wanted,
Snow. Thank you.
or she just wanted a moment. Like she was trying to just say stuff to be made sure that she was gonna be on the screen
Okay, because
because
something seemed a little off, and I didn't.
she
I
was
didn't.
like, I hate you, but I don't hate you, and she was like, I could punch you in the throat. But did you
Yeah.
notice that at the table there was an empty chair?
No. How do you
Okay,
know the empty chair?
go back and watch. There's an empty chair at the table. And I sit there and I said, it's either this is a dig at Nene to say, haha, you're not sitting here, or what is this empty chair representing?
No
There was a
way.
chair, go watch it, with nobody sitting at the table. It
Okay.
was empty. And I
Mm-mm.
was sitting here and I was like, that's a dig. You know me, I see the digs at Nene, like, you, the door is closed. Did anybody else notice that? I can't believe you didn't notice the empty chair because it was the first thing that popped out of my head.
Um, I can't lie. I did not notice that, but I can tell you what. I just hit play. I need to look at that.
Go
I
look.
need to see.
And I sit there.
Wait. Where's the chair? Okay, hold on.
Oh, you
I
gonna
did
see it.
not notice that. I can't believe
At
you
the
noticed
head of
that.
the table is an empty chair.
Maybe
Um,
that was just for the purses.
and no person. It was empty. Nothing was in it. And I sit there and I thought, but somebody said that Candy was invited, but she didn't go. They could have
Oh,
been a chair
okay.
for her.
Okay.
Um, but she said that. But when Candy said, she told them no because she wasn't an OG. So I don't think they thought
Oh,
she was coming. But I don't think
one,
she wanted
two,
to be in
three.
the
There's
room.
5 chairs at the table.
Keep It's an empty chair. Watch and see.
Okay, and so then there's Kim, Lisa, Sheree, and Deshaun Snow. There is an empty
There's an
chair,
empty chair.
but there's only 4 place settings.
Yeah, and I was sitting there and I was like, why do they have this chair?
Okay,
So
it's
I
only 4. So nobody else was coming based on the place
no.
settings
So I thought that was a dig from Bravo. And you know
for
I could be
Nene.
reading into it. But yes. And so a
Yeah,
lot of people were upset that Nene wasn't. Do you think people really think that Nene was gonna be there?
I don't think they thought she was. I think that we all would have enjoyed had she stepped in. I ain't gonna lie. And Deshaun looks so. So did she have surgery or
Well, somebody was talking about her teeth. I didn't see
she
no
bought her some new teeth? I ain't mad at her. I'm trying
I
to get
didn't
me
even pay
some.
attention to her teeth.
And her
But
hair is cute. I mean,
I
she
loved
used to
her.
wear those big wigs. I didn't like that.
Yes.
But then Kim coming in here, honey, looking
Oh,
like a was she trying to twerk at the dinner table?
so
Child.
Kim said, and I'm gonna
Why
talk
they
about
call
this.
off the divorce?
Okay, so did you have to watch the after show?
Okay.
Oh, she lost a lot of weight. So Kenya said, this is what Kenya said, that she feels like that they are doing this because they don't want to lose assets. You kind of know how people were saying about Erica,
Yeah.
and yeah, so they're pretending to be divorced. They would thought that them being divorced was going to help them, but then I guess they realized it didn't matter, so they put it back together. So yeah.
Okay. So I mean, the cops were called after somebody hit the other one and everything. So that people think that this is all kind of a made up situation.
Yeah, they feel like that is a made up
Okay.
situation. Because at the table, she was like, "You think I'm gonna lose my house?"
Over two
Did,
hundred fifty thousand. Yeah,
but didn't
yeah.
she lose it?
No,
Oh, she didn't lose her house.
no, she's still in that house.
So
She got that thing extended again. No, she did not lose her house.
oh, so she got an
Mm-mm.
extended.
Yeah, she's had it extended twice now, I believe. I like Sheree's
How?
hair at the table. That hairstyle was cute.
I like Sheree when she wears a little ponytail.
Yeah, she looks
I
cute.
hate that she's done that to her nose. It just bothers me.
Wait.
It's not in that. It's when in
Okay,
her.
because I'm like, I can't notice it, but her whole face in her confessional showed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it! It was something I wanted to say on Huntsville. I thought it was auctioned off for pennies on the dollar. But Callie, Callie
What?
said that she got it extended.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she got it extended. Let me look that up while we're here.
Yeah, look that up. See, you can. I never watched her show, and I didn't follow her. I don't know much about Kim. Um, but another thing, they tried to make it seem like that they did these like OG charade did dinners often.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell that they did not talk to each other. This was like their first time coming together,
I think her and
and
Lisa Wu met. I mean, I do believe her and Kim at least text. Okay, my house was not so. That was in February. Um,
was that
Mar.
2023 though?
Yeah, her house
Oh,
was
she
not
might still
so.
have it.
Kim Zolciak, February 24. It says home will not be sold at the auction. Um,
Okay.
22 February. Yeah, the
So,
last information out here is from February 20. Here's another one from March.
okay.
Auction on February 22nd did not go through. Yeah, she still has her house.
So she's in the after. I'm gonna have to send it to you. They were
Hmm.
showing how Kim. I didn't know she gambled like that. It was shown on the show.
I had never even heard about that either. So that
Bravo,
I thought that was interesting.
yeah, Bravo showed it. I don't know if it was on Tardy for the party or what, but they were showing she went and got some scratch offs, and she was like, "Oh, that's $12,000 down the drain." Like she gambled a lot.
So I wonder, I mean, because if they are at the point now where they're at their last couple bucks because of her gambling, I wonder how he tried to stop it sooner.
Yeah, why
Did it
did he
really get to
wait?
this
Yeah.
last point? Okay, meaning the conversation cost over $2,000. A screenshot posted by Kim shows that the woman spoke on the phone for 3 hours and 35 minutes to somebody, and the call was $2,000.
Shut up.
They're talking about the different things that she spends. Yeah, a pair of mint green Bottega Veneta shoes that were $900. Who is the page here that has all of her items listed with the prices?
That's crazy. Well, maybe well, she sold her wig. She sold one of them to Watch What Happens Live. So
No, stop. Did she?
yes, Andy
I
bought
can't.
one
I can't take it. He
for like
bought
a
one.
for
He's
like
fine.
$1,000. He sure did. I
Well,
meant to say this, and we're gonna talk about it later. But I want to talk about Monique and Chris Samuels. I meant to talk about it on Huntsville, but anyway. Um,
yeah. Anyway,
let's
she
see.
still has her house last check.
Oh,
Yeah.
I meant no wonder. Okay, let's see. That's how we talked about Drew's sister. Let's see what else I got. Okay, we talked about Sheree. Did you notice when Sanya was talking to her sister that she did a triangle?
Yeah.
I said Candace needs
She
to.
knows she's a fan of
She
Candace.
needs to
Right.
trademark that. I can't or something,
A
or
triangle.
like sell one.
I would think she probably has tried. Girl,
Cause I would use a triangle. Like if she sold it, I would buy one or two.
I ain't gonna
Candace,
lie, I'd buy it just for the fun of it.
I would too. And she could, honey, she could have not today Tia or something. Look at me, girl. I'm a boss.
See,
Anyway,
not today.
not
Not
today
today,
Tia.
Nick.
Not today Tia. No Tia. Let's see. Oh, I
Yeah.
want to say this about Sanya because it's funny whenever Sanya needs something, she goes to Kenya
See.
and Candy.
Mhm.
She does not go
Yet
to
she don't
Marlo
have
and
their
Troy.
back for other stuff.
Yes, I think that bothers me, and they always
Yeah.
say yes to her.
Yeah.
But
And
even though,
Candy flew. Listen, Candy flew back from her concert hours before just so she could be here,
yes,
so she wouldn't have to hear somebody else say she don't do nothing. Candy does more than most of them.
and what's
I
so
don't
crazy is Sanya when she listed the people who should be there, she act like Candy ain't nothing, but Candy flew back for you.
see.
I just
She
thought that
flew
I
back
don't.
for you. She did. And
She
but even Sanya sat there and said, "Well, it's because it's noted that she doesn't normally go to a lot of things." Yes, she did. Just hateful.
It's awful. I don't know.
Hateful. Yes, this is very
And then,
hateful.
what do you
But
think about Sanya's sister? Do you think she's mean, or do you think she's just putting up boundaries? Because Sanya's just doesn't.
oh, I think she's putting up. Well, she might be a little mean, but with reason. I think she's putting up boundaries so that she doesn't have to be as mean as she could be. I mean, I wouldn't be able to work for a sibling like that.
Me
If you
either.
think about what we hear about some of these stars, whatever you want to call them, they want you to be there at their beck and call any time of the day. So, your schedule really doesn't matter. It's my schedule that matters. The only difference here for me is that she knows her sister has a husband and kids because they all live in the same house. So you would
Yes.
think she would know enough about what she sees to not mistreat her with timing like that.
And then
Um,
what's so crazy is her sister's also taking care of Sanya's kid,
Thank you.
not just
Hmm.
her own.
Yeah, but she's like a lot of, like you hear about a lot of stars. Your life is my life. I don't care what else you have going on. So, yeah.
So when she started crying, I was like, "Why is she crying?"
Well, she's crying because she wanted the attention, but she's
Oh,
crying
I
because
didn't know
it's
about
true.
this.
But she want, oh, it's okay, boo boo. I can't.
And I feel like she should have gave her sister, even though her sister wasn't there, an award. What's she gonna give Sheree with her grown ass children
Mm.
a Mommy Nation award
Yeah,
when
because
Candy
Sheree is
got
in
a
her group of wrong. Hmm.
Candy got little kids, Kenya got little kids, Drew got little kids, and you're
and
gonna
and
do grown
instead,
Sheree?
she complains about Candy and Kenya until she needs something. But Sheree, adult kids out of the house, let's go ahead and give her an award.
I just
Hmm.
thought that was the
Anyway, not that Sheree doesn't deserve it, but let's just look at the situation.
what I'm sitting here like all these people got these little bitty kids being amazing moms,
Yeah.
trying to balance it all. And she
Hmm.
gave it to Sheree because
Yeah.
Sanya treats her sister like the help and her sister's mad. I agree.
You
That's what you
know.
were
You
saying,
know it.
Callie.
Yeah.
You said it a
All right.
little nicer, but that's what you said.
See.
All right, let's see.
Um. What else happened on here? Let's
I'm
see.
looking. We bounced around. I want to talk about how cute Brooklyn was in her little outfit.
She is adorable. She is just adorable.
I won't. I
I
just
would
think
love to know what Mark thinks when Mark see her saying hello to the other guy. I mean, I just
I
would love to
know.
be a fly on the wall because Mark is. I could, he has a little mean little streak about him with his cute self. But I think that would be interesting if we could hear his little smart comments. He is off the chain funny when he ain't even trying to be.
Straight.
Hmm.
Another thing I want to say that I have notes on is Drew's sister.
Sheree
Did
don't
you
deserve it.
did you hear when she said her sister wrote for like Johnny Carson? Amen. Like her sister was
Yes, her sister was the
major.
bee's knees.
I
She
had
was
no.
major, and so maybe some of them know what she went through. Um, but I just don't know that we need to know that and on your show to give you part of but that's something I've always said to Joy too. That's been something we've always kind of not agree with Maria and her mother,
Mm-hmm.
with Mia and her mother. I just don't think it's right to bring other people's. I understand it's your story too. Make it your story. That don't mean you got to bring that person on and kind of flip their life around like that to me.
I can't believe her sister agreed. I do think you're right. She's getting paid.
I hope so. I hope so because those kind of facilities, if she's really going into a facility, that stuff ain't free or cheap. So yeah, if you're bold enough to come on here and talk about it because you're Drew's sister, um, I want her to be well and get everything she needs to take care of whatever it is. I just don't need to know that we need to know about it and she's getting nothing from it. That just
I,
bothers me.
me too. So let's
I
talk
love the
about them.
story though. It's a very personal story. I'll probably talk about that on my vlog.
Yes, you know what that I think I like that they are showing these things. I know it's
Yeah.
kind of hard, but I do like that they are showing it.
Hmm.
Even with Courtney and Stormy with their kid and all that. I think
Yeah.
because a lot of people go through this. But let's talk about the season trailer. I don't
Oh,
really
wait a minute
remember
before
it.
we get to that
Okay, go
trailer.
ahead.
Isn't that cute when Drew's son is like, she said her son is her little genius and how
Yeah.
he was doing all those. He
Oh.
made me think, he made me think of your daughter with the 17-year-old
Oh,
girl graduate from college. Okay.
yes,
Her son
honey.
is
Well,
doing
she's
some
gonna be
things.
a junior, honey. Junior in college. What? Not
And she just was,
freshman and
I know it
sophomore
is a
year. It's
trip.
done.
It is
Okay.
so funny. And she just started 6 months ago. I can't. Anyway, it
Yes,
made me think,
honey.
I thought that was so cute
We
the way
are
she was so happy
juniors,
for the
baby.
baby.
Anyway, yes, honey. You do
Yeah.
have to make the kid. You do need to praise the kids when you need to.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but I do like that she did that. She did
Yeah.
praise her son, and
Yeah,
I'm
he
proud
is
of him.
cute. Just
Is that
cute little
the one
boy.
that he was supposed to adopt or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 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 With it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Next topic because we see what happened.
Mid-season trailer. I don't remember a lot.
Wait,
All I,
This
All I
oh this
remember is
wait a minute. The mid-season trailer started off with the movie with Drew doing the
yes,
acting, right?
there we
Did
go.
okay, did you see the post that Todd made?
No.
Well, he posted about it. He said, "Here's a preview of the movie." He posted it just a little while ago. I'm gonna post it. He said, "Wait a minute," but in the preview, he said, oh, "She's acting her butt off." I'm thinking, how? She's sitting there, being service. She ain't doing much. What?
I
So I guess the rumor is that they weren't acting. She was absolutely being serviced.
stop it.
I'm just telling you what.
So
Mhm.
it's with the girl?
Yes, with Ty.
Wait a minute. So Ty's in the movie.
Yes. So having said that, though, so it makes me wonder: was there really the rumor about them too? Was there really something else, or was it really just what's in the movie? Because the movie is extremely intense on that one part.
But if she was kissing her for the movie, is that I don't understand. So it's
Well,
just
that's my point. So
right.
all this talk about her cheating, maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was. It was the movie, and everybody's leaving that out until the movie stuff comes out.
Yeah, because I just put up Angela's thing. She said it was her kissing Ty Young and Marlo taping it. But no, so you're saying that they're making it seem like allegedly we don't know because we hadn't watched it.
Right?
But
We don't
Marlo
know.
is implicate or is that the word?
Right.
That
I mean, because we saw them
implying
in
is
the
the word.
movie doing all the whatever they were doing, but in
Yeah.
that scene, we also saw Todd and Candy looking at it or whatever. But now in the scene that Marlo was talking about, all we saw were those two on the wall kissing. So we don't know if she was secretly recording them or if it was just another part of the movie that she just so happened to be invited to watch. Which I don't know why Candy or Todd would have invited her to
I
watch the
wouldn't have
movie.
invited her.
Which makes me wonder. So what else is it then? I don't. Yeah, this will be interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
child. Marlo couldn't have videotaped it on. So I think maybe she wasn't acting. Child.
it.
She
I,
done turned the girl out. I ain't mad
it
about
didn't look like she was acting to me. I, yeah,
true.
that's
But
all.
I
Look, and that's
mean,
all I'm gonna say about that. Marlo couldn't have videoed it on a movie set. Oh, that makes sense, Angela. Yeah.
I wouldn't think they would allow her to even have her camera phone out
Well, and
or
then
her.
that's even scarier
Mm-hmm.
because that means that they were somewhere else and she was secretly recording them. Um. So this should be interesting.
And what else happened? Kenya told. So I don't know if Marlo's gonna mention Brooklyn again, but Kenya tells Sanya that it has to be Marlo. I'm thinking because she says she needs to keep my daughter's
Yeah.
name out of her mouth.
And then Sanya was like, but why is she coming at me like that? So I wonder if the way Marlo went off on Drew because she was upset at Candy, is that the
Mm-hmm.
same way Kenya went off on Sanya because she's upset with Marlo?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
probably what happened. But
yeah.
Sanya takes up for Marlo a lot. And I bet
And
she was
Sheree, I
taking
don't
up
get
for
it.
Marlo at that time. And Kenya was like, no, I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Sanya's trying to get people on her team. And she knows she has a better time of getting those with tiny followings on her side, more so than she does with getting a Kenya or a Candy.
Yeah, with the most people
Yeah.
that follow
She
them.
does talk too much. She's this, I just hope that Bravo only gave her 2 seasons.
Yeah, for her to
And I
try to
did like
keep
that suit the one girl had on. What's her name? The new one with the
oh,
bobby head. I like her.
Courtney, what suit?
Courtney, the one she had on at the mommy event. She had on the
Oh, I
khaki
didn't even look at her.
pants
I
and
should
oh,
have.
it was a nice suit. It was cute. Leave it up to me to notice. Yeah, I thought it was cute.
Yeah. So
I
is
like
she
those kind
a
of
full
suits.
time or a friend? She's a friend.
I don't. I guess she's a friend.
Okay. Because they show her a whole bunch of times. Anything else on the trailer? I can't remember. Drew's going to talk about her divorce, but Ralph is going to say, if we keep doing such and such and such, then we're going to get divorced.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Mm.
I'm thinking he's regretting it now
Why?
because he had put a post saying that he regrets it.
He put a recent post saying that.
Yeah, that
Okay, saying you think
he
she. Yeah. Okay. So Angela. So she's saying she's trying to secure her peace. I would not feel comfortable going through Marlo to secure a peach.
But I feel like they try to protect Marlo a lot.
or
The
Sheree.
Okay, so this is another thing on the after show.
Mm-hmm.
Kenya's by herself, which Giselle was by herself before, and Kyle was by herself before. So I feel like they have certain people who they feel can be alone by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't understand why it was three of them. It was Sheree, Marlo,
Oh, and
and
then only
Tanya.
Kenya. Mm-hmm.
Why didn't they pair Kenya up with Sheree?
I
And
think they're
then
really trying to keep them teams, and the teams are clearly labeled.
Drew and Candy were together, but why didn't they just do Drew, Kenya, and Candy? But yeah, Kenya was by herself. Um,
Well, Drew was probably, with Ty, and Candy was traveling.
and Candy's like, we do these threesome things at our house. So Drew,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah. Candy's like it is what it
because
is.
Candy invited Giselle, and I was like, I would not invite Giselle in the
What?
bed with.
What do you
You
mean Candy invited
remember that
Giselle?
when Giselle and Candy did Housewife to Housewife,
Okay.
and she told Giselle she can come to the dungeon anytime she wanted.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Just
Yes.
first of all, Giselle ain't going, but I'm not shocked that can't. Would Giselle go? No,
Giselle's no, I don't think she would go.
unless this young guy. I don't know what he's. Anyway.
Oh, she liked that boy. Candy's on the housewife stuff. But this season she's not available a lot. So, cause like she's only gonna be in Portugal
Yes, she
for
has
a
the only
few.
one that's never
She
left.
hasn't been able to go many places because she's doing the escape show too. I'm thinking at this time, right?
Wait a minute. You know what's funny on the? I don't. She is touring. She did say that. But what was funny about that mommy event with Candy is that who gave her the number 69 on her paddle? When I saw that, I said,
You
"Oh,
know that. I
that
didn't even.
cannot be a coincidence.
That is not a. We need to do a
That is
thing on
not a
that,
coinky
Callie.
dinky." Yeah,
She got a 69 on her paddle.
yeah. It's like too fitting. So
You
what
know
is
she
really
went and
going
found
on?
that damn paddle. No, Candy went and said, I want the
You
paddle
think it was
69.
random, really? Oh
No, I
wow.
think Candy requested that paddle. Okay. She was like, look, if I'm gonna fly here to see y'all boring people,
Well,
because
I mean,
Sam them.
do you plan on watching that movie?
No.
You don't
Is it
think you'll
gonna be on
watch
Tubi?
it?
I don't watch Tubi. What channel is gonna be on?
I don't know yet, but I'm just thinking we gotta support Todd
I don't watch if it's on Tubi, I'm not watching. I don't watch Tubi.
because we need him to be successful, or else Mama Joyce might lose her mind.
Is Candy in this movie too or no?
No,
Okay.
well, I don't know actually because I remember him and Candy having the conversation that Candy did not want Drew to be the one she had a personal sexual relationship or whatever. So maybe she is.
Because Candy was probably gonna do it for real.
Yeah, Candy was like, no, I don't want to do that with her because we can only see how that conversation would go. Mm-mm.
Oh, if it goes on Netflix, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at.
If it's on, I don't watch Tubi. I don't have it downloaded on my thing. I'm not.
Tubi. Okay,
Look,
I have that.
Tubi is where all the black movies are. Erica
Well,
Mena and
I've watched one thing on there. I don't even remember what that was, but I
I
watched it
cannot.
once.
Everybody got movies on Tubi. So, okay. So I want to talk about, and I know we should have done on Huntsville, but let's talk about the Chris Samuels and Monique divorce. Um, so she went, she went live to talk about why she's divorcing him.
Hmm.
Why do you think she did that?
I am. I don't know. I am shocked that she did that because when we first heard about the separation, she wanted to stay mom and lie and say there was nothing going on. We're not getting a divorce.
Yes.
So then to hear about the divorce again, and 2 weeks later you're doing a live. I don't. I was shocked that it was even happening. I don't know why she did that. Maybe just to let us know that she bought her a new house. She's going to have it redecorated. And if you ain't happy, you got to just you know, but a lot of people are commenting that, she never really wanted him anyway, which is sad if people feel that way. And I'm one of the people that feel, I don't give a
Well, they said she waited, so it's 10 years. You get alimony, and maybe
shit.
you get like some of his pension
Mm-hmm.
from when he played the game,
Yeah.
because Larsa Pippen just got stuff from Gotti, from his pension, and I'm like, well, how? So they said she waited on that. But my thing is she kept for the years talking about how miserable people were, and
Mm-hmm.
then the exact words that came out of her mouth was she was miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And I
So she
sit
was
there,
talking about herself.
she was talking about herself. Because I'm
Right.
telling you, Giselle, she is a single lady, but Giselle can go home, turn on
Mm-hmm.
the TV, and watch what she want. She ain't got no little kids running around saying, Mommy, Mommy,
Yeah.
fix this, fix that. She ain't got no man telling her that she got to stay barefoot and pregnant. And
Mm-hmm.
Monique had all of that, and she don't didn't
Yeah.
want it. And so for her to sit there and say that other people were miserable when she was the one that was miserable.
Yeah, and we saw that so clearly on the DC show,
Mm-hmm.
and now with everything that has happened. The one thing I think, first of all, we knew that something was up because her mom didn't look, not her mom, but his mom didn't have much to like about her at all. But
And
I am just because of that, and I don't know one way or the other really, but do they have a prenup? It seems like when you have a parent that is that concerned about who you're married to, like Mama Joyce, was there a prenup? Did y'all talk about that? And if people are aware of that 10-year mark, like Tom Cruise was when him and the
yeah,
redhead got, if that is so known, how do you not get a prenup to address that? So maybe he was, I don't know, maybe he was really in love. Maybe they did have a prenup and ain't none of our business, so they ain't talking about it. But that 10-year mark says it all for me.
yeah,
She
it was
went in
10
with a
years.
Yeah, she went in with a purpose. And hell, or
And
not. We just don't really know, but
well,
it makes you
I'm gonna
wonder.
say this, and I'm gonna be shady.
Okay.
Correct. So I'm gonna read Angela's thing first. I'm so glad he left her and getting himself together because he done lost weight. Like he like I'm about to
Oh,
get
he
my
looks good,
sexy
don't
back.
he? Mm-hmm.
He's from Alabama, so hopefully he will live in Huntsville and be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Um, she played nice to his mom. It's yeah, because when his mama said, "Didn't I get that heifer straight, honey?" You know she didn't like her. But I'm just gonna say this, Chris, you can now own a pet and not worry about having a pet cemetery because you are no longer with her because she kills every pet that she has ever owned. So, Chris, you can
Oh
now
my
get a pet.
God.
What? The
Has
first
she
thing I
killed
thought
every pet
of,
they've owned? That happened?
yes, she cannot keep a pet.
Oh,
She,
okay.
I just
That
want,
just sounds, well,
she killed the
wow.
bird. I mean, like, come on, Callie.
I don't know. I don't know.
That bird tried to get away from her. She crazy. Something is wrong with her, including the monkey. Yes, she kills all the
He
pets.
killed them. Wait, where is the
She
monkey?
kills the pets. I don't know what she's doing to these pets. But now he can get one.
Oh my
And
God.
that's the first thing I thought of. Now he can get a pet. Cause that lady cannot keep I was like when Chichala died or whatever, and then the
Yeah.
monkey died, and then I think she was thinking about getting a snake and
Well, one thing about that lie, I mean, she did look happy. I mean, she was her smile. She didn't look forced. She looked happy. She. And I think I even commented, "It's good to see you looking happy," because on the TV show you wasn't.
red.
I mean, she
I
just.
didn't watch the show.
Oh my
Was she
God.
miserable?
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, there was no way in the world we didn't see that divorce coming. It was
And I
horrible.
know you was talking about how thin, even though she was already thin, but you felt like
Hmm.
she had
Was
gotten really thin, like
sickly. Yes.
extremely
Yeah. Yeah.
thin,
Yeah.
because
I
she was.
really, really do. I really
So, do
do. And
you
then
think that she was really with the trainer?
I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be surprised about it, but I don't know. I've heard a couple people talk about it. Some of those big bloggers with large following, and they
Yeah.
absolutely think the trainer was absolutely around. But I don't know.
So, when since we're talking about divorce, what you think about Mauricio and them?
Oh yeah, they have a commercial out. Did you see that?
I did. It's like a
Hmm.
infuser,
A home infusion or
home
something.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but did you see the girlfriend, the alleged girlfriend,
The
not
tattoo
of
neck?
Kyle's, but of Mauricio's?
No. You
Girl,
didn't
the
send
P
it to me.
star. The P star. I didn't send you her picture, child.
What she look like?
She looks too young. She looks 18.
Well, you know that Morgan girl is young, is her child's age.
No, is she that young?
Is
So
she?
she's in her.
I mean, they're like 20
Oh.
something, right? They're
And why
cute.
did Carlos King say she looked like she belonged with Cash Money Records because she got the tattoos on her neck and
Girl
stuff?
for the 99 and the 2000s,
I
okay?
could not help but to post that. I mean, I was
She
cracking up
got a
laughing.
neck. When somebody got a neck tattoo, they've been to jail before, okay? I don't care what
Yeah.
nobody say. She just needs the teardrops on her eyes, honey. She
Well, I will say though, I mean, with everything, we of course never know what's really going on in somebody's marriage, but I was surprised to hear about Mauricio and her having things going on outside of the marriage. I
she
really
said they
was.
haven't been happy. It's been a hard year.
Yeah, she did say that after she was questioned about her
Mm-hmm.
Cash Money Record girlfriend. Okay.
Child, that girl.
Yeah.
But they have matching tattoos, and she said that Morgan, I think is her name, is not the only person who she has a matching tattoo with. So I think she has one with Teddy too.
Oh, okay. Well, I just don't get it. I don't get it, but okay. I mean, look,
All the
you
Lady
do
Prom
what you gotta
people.
do. But what's the tattoo representing? I
It's
mean,
a
because I'm
heart.
not that special if you got the same tattoo with other people.
Right, but I don't know if the heart is the same. But she got the heart with Morgan. I don't know what her and Teddy's is.
Mm, child.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think that's it. Do we have anything else? We did good. I've been trying to keep it under an hour. We've been doing good.
Yeah, we did good. I mean, Mauricio, I just hate to think that he was with this porn star.
It's a porn star.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I looked her up, honey. Check. Trust and believe. Yes. Can we not say the word porn? I
No,
didn't say
I
nothing.
like it. I just didn't
He
know
was
that.
with. Yeah. I mean, his the
Did you
alleged
see?
girlfriend, and she just broke off with somebody who was like much richer than Mauricio, and he's a famous guy. And I didn't know him, and so that he's a. I don't remember his name right up. I'd have to look it up.
Oh, we
And
need
then
to notice.
she went over to Mauricio allegedly. I
No
can't.
way.
This girl is nothing like Kyle. Of course, I guess if you're gonna cheat, you probably don't want somebody
Yeah,
exactly
you
like
don't
your
want
wife.
no.
She
Mm-mm.
just doesn't seem like a Mauricio woman. She's definitely,
What?
she definitely seems like a P star. I mean,
A piece. I need
she's a
to see
beautiful
her. Send me
girl,
the
but
info.
she looks really young, and I mean, cause she just like this. She try to sue something is going on with her. Yeah.
Well, you know that Cal posted something like they were leaving Aspen, and she said, "Parting is such sweet sorrow."
Mm.
And I'm sitting here like she's putting out. Is it because the season's about to start? Like why?
Right. Why now? Oh, but no, the good thing is, which I never thought anything about it, is that they're saying Erica Jane was giving all kind of hints out during last season. Even when you think about a couple times when she stood up and says, "Everybody likes to talk about me and my business, and
Uh
I'm
huh.
about to start talking about theirs, and
Their
there's lots of
business.
things to talk about." And so
Yeah.
people have posted and pointed out specific things she said. And so,
She.
we've if we believe what Erica has said, we've known about this thing for 2 years. Hmm.
Oh yeah. I know it's been happening.
Yeah.
Cause
So
I don't follow her on Instagram, but they said that she hadn't been posting him. He has not been posting her.
yeah,
Like,
I hate to see that. I mean, I think they make a good couple, and sometimes you want to think that these people that look so good together and act so good together on camera, you want to see them work out. So I hate it that they're
I
not.
hate it too.
Yeah.
And her daughter's about to get married. So,
Oh, is she?
or did she
Okay.
already get married? Because remember, she was like, "I want you to come to the wedding,
Oh,
Kathy."
maybe. So. Oh, you know what? Okay, I was thinking about Lisa Vanderpump's son-in-law, who's her daughter married, and he's in some trouble right now.
Is he?
Yes, he
Oh,
is, child. Okay.
oh, I need to know the tea. Look at
Hmm.
me.
Yes, he is. I mean, there's been some court things going on, some financial situations. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Hmm.
Lisa better get him out of that.
Anyway, I hate it, but yeah, I guess that's it. I really like Mauricio and them together. They're so cute, but whatever.
Okay, think it was something else I was gonna say, but it left me. So,
Yeah.
oh well, child, I hate when that happens.
And I didn't get to say what I was going to say about Maurice earlier because that's when my phone and everything was cutting off.
Oh dang
He
it!
said to his son when they were talking, he says sometimes a parent might say what they want you to do, et cetera, and you guys don't always agree. I get it. He said, but you are so different. Kids today are so different than we were back then. And I know I've thought about that when I'm talking to my
Mm-hmm.
daughter. I am always saying, God, well, when I was 12, actually I was 14. When I was 14, I had my first job, you know. And so he
That's
was
true.
saying when he was a teenager, he had 2 jobs. Marceau had 3 jobs. And so he says, as he's looking at his son, he's thinking, and kids nowadays running around not really doing much of anything.
Much
It
of
doesn't
anything.
seem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're online. Even though some of them are online, maybe making money and everything,
Mm-hmm.
it's different. So we won't go into too much detail since we're over, but that's what I meant to say. It's very
Yes.
true
Well,
that the
I'll
kids
put that in the notes for
nowadays,
tomorrow, for
yeah, the
next week.
kids nowadays are so different than we were coming up, you know.
Yeah, I didn't work either though.
Well, that's probably why you were the valedictorian.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. And I'm thinking of my girlfriend Kimmy. She didn't work. I don't think she was also the valedictorian. Well, look,
That
I
is
worked.
right. When you don't work and you don't really have to do that, you do get to do your studies. And I was a
Yeah.
majorette. And
Hmm.
that was about all I did. Was dance.
I worked at 14 for pay. At 12, I was volunteering down at the
No way.
Western Mental Facility with all the crazy kids to make sure they stayed up. Yes, I was. And then in the 6th grade on Easter, I was wearing 3-inch stilettos. I mean, we grew up fast.
You did.
I mean, we really, really did. And it's completely different now when you look at some of the kids nowadays. Some of them are extra fast. Some of them are like, well, no, mom, I'm going to go ahead and keep my
I'm
ponytail
taking
in.
my pace. Right.
Yeah.
So okay. I'm gonna put that in our notes because I do want to say that on Huntsville.
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
Okay.
I think that's important. Okay, so anyway, it's been real. We had a
Mm-hmm.
good time. We got to end on time because Joy wasn't talking over us, and Joy
Ah, Joy, we miss you.
was
Something.
talking over us. We miss
Yeah.
you, Joy. So next week, hopefully, we'll all three be here. I don't think I have anything planned. But we shall
Yeah.
see y'all. Are you gonna watch the New York show?
No.
Okay, I'm not either. Did you watch the
Yeah,
Kraken
I'm not
show?
feeling it right now, but I did enjoy Sonia, and
I
Luann
did
last night
too. Okay, I was about to ask you that. I enjoyed their show.
because they were silly. I love them.
They, do you think that two black girls could do that?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so
Well, I
either.
mean, Nicole is, well, no.
No, I mean like their age. Like, do you
Hmm.
think that any other
Oh,
housewives could
no.
like
No, let me think.
maybe Portia?
Well, that's true. If you put Portia and Giselle, they could probably do something stupid
They
like that.
could probably do it. Yeah.
Robin, though, Robin ain't gonna play stupid for nobody. She
Uh.
might not tell you her business, but she's a smart girl. So I don't know. I don't know.
They may be the only two that I think they could put together and do something like that. Portia and Giselle.
Yeah.
I don't think Candace would do it.
Candace ain't
Um,
gonna do that, and Ebony wouldn't do it. I don't
and
think.
Ebony wouldn't do it. Kenya wouldn't do it. I don't think.
Kenya
Yeah,
wouldn't do it. No, no, no. Kenya's gonna check
yeah,
and make sure you're using the right words and pronouns
yeah,
and
and I
everything.
don't think Candy would
So
do.
no,
Maybe
no.
Drew. Drew might.
Drew Latoya is it? Remember
Latoya would
Latoya?
definitely do it. Yeah,
She would have been
Kenya
fun.
may do it with Latoya because Kenya was very open with Latoya.
Yeah, but I don't
Um,
know that we want to see that open.
that, but yeah, I
Drew.
don't think that they could have too many black housewives that would do that type of show. But I did enjoy it. I laughed the entire time when she talked about her vibrator was neck massage too.
Wait, who
Child,
said that?
Sonya, the man said,
Okay, but
Sam,
you know what's so funny though? Oh, it wasn't even Sonya. Do you remember on Sex and the City is it Miranda the sexual one when she went to
no, Kim Cattrall,
return her Kim Cattrall
Samantha,
child
Samantha, Samantha.
when Samantha when she went to return her massager because it didn't work, and the guy was like, "Where was you massaging?" And she said, everywhere, including my neck." And we was like, "Girl, please." I, mm-mm. Anyway, let me shut up.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all next week. We had fun. This was really fun. All right. Be
Yeah, it
good.
was. Wait,
And
is Madonna out the hospital?
Madonna was in the hospital?
Girl, yes, she's
What the?
intubated in ICU and everything.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. And this was on the 4th of July, I think is when I heard it. And I haven't seen any updates on it yet. And then Jamie Foxx he's in the little boat. People was able to wave at him today.
Oh my God,
Mhm.
Madonna.
Madonna
Eh,
is, I'll send you the link.
yes. And
All right.
all right. That's it. When do you
I'll
want to
shut
see
up.
Beyonce?
Well, it was supposed to be in September. She postponed it till October.
All right. I sold my tickets, but now I think I want to go. Anyway.
And I'm not protesting her like the rest of the nation seems to be. Mhm. Mhm.
All right, y'all.
Interesting. All right,
Be
bye.
good, people. We'll see y'all. Okay, let me hit end broadcast real quick. Okay.